have a motion to enter the agenda?
It's actually on the
I made
agenda for introduction. I read it says introduce ordinance.
No, it says discussion.
I made a motion
Okay.
that we include it.
Have a motion to enter the agenda?
So moved.
Have a second?
To add it for purposes of introduction.
Call the roll.
Jackson.
Abstain.
Councilman Jackson, abstain. This is for adding it to the agenda.
Right.
Okay. Bird,
Abstain.
Nunez,
Yes.
Konigsberg,
Yes.
Have a motion
Yes.
to,
Yes.
I'm sorry. Have a motion to introduce?
So moved.
All further business?
Konigsberg,
Any discussion? Call the roll.
Councilman Jackson,
Abstain.
Brophy,
Abstain.
Nunez,
I would like to see the volunteer language in there. I think that that was one of the considerations that we talked about, so for that reason,
you said no?
it's not.
No, you said no, okay. Konigsberg,
Yes.
Bird, yes.
Yes. 2-1, is that passed or?
Yes.
This is cast.
It's not.
Okay. Correspondence, we got 3 letters from, we got 3 letters from DCUA awarding Bixby's. We got 3 letters from DCUA awarding Bixby's Community Central Schools $1,000 for environmental awareness. I want to thank Gwen for bringing to their attention.
Well, I just sent them, I would love the praise and adulation, but all I did was click an email to certain people and they ran to the wall.
Well, if you didn't make the move, they wouldn't have this one.
Thank you.
Citizens, committee reports? Councilman Brooks?
Thank you, Mayor. The only reports I have is earlier in the week, I met with the administrator, building inspector, fire marshal, and code enforcement regarding better communication and coordinated efforts between all the departments. We talked about some ways we can improve what we're doing. Because, at some point it seems like the right hand doesn't know what the left hand is doing, so we're trying to streamline things. We talked about possibly purchasing some computer programs that would let them work together. And we're going to have another meeting in the next couple of weeks. That's all I have.
Regarding the library, they're moving forward with planning, hiring professionals to develop a strategic plan, and also having a personnel manual which will assist the librarian in reviewing salaries and things like that. Regarding the environmental commission meeting, the head of DPW came graciously to meet with us, and basically there was a good give and take on informing on the programs that are done. His input was invaluable, and looks like we're going to be moving ahead. Apparently also another shredding day is going to be set up in October. And that's basically it.
Councilman Bernice?
Well, the next board health meeting is September 10th, so I'm looking forward to making that.
Councilman Brennan?
Seniors committee did not meet this month.
Councilman Jackson?
I do have a little bit of a report, Mayor. I received something yesterday from Senator Loretta Weinberg's office. It's a disaster preparedness conference presented by the Meadowlands Regional Chamber in conjunction with Bergen County Executive's Office. It's free for elected officials. It will be July 10th at 8 a.m. at Bergen Community College. If anyone on the council wishes to attend, please let me know, and I'll send that. I'll send that information over this week. I also wanted to let everybody know, I just received this afternoon. I know last week, Route 17 southbound was closed. This weekend, tomorrow night, starting at about 8 o'clock, Route 17 northbound at the Home Depot in Lodi will be closed for the duration of the week. So it's going to cause some traffic delays, pretty major traffic delays. They're replacing the railroad tracks across the segment there. I did receive this week breakdown for FEMA payments for the end of 2010, 2011. What we should be seeing in the next week for reimbursement from Hurricane Irene, the next few weeks, is we have $26,000 awaiting payment for reimbursement from Hurricane Irene. The December 2010 snowstorm, we recouped $20,540.28, and the late 2010 storm and flooding, we were paid $29,000, and the Halloween storm, we're awaiting. That'll be the next FEMA payment that comes out, $136,506, and that to date totals $212,853.49. I want to give credit where credit is due for that. A lot of hard work went into that from both the DPW superintendent, Jody, the former DPW superintendent, former Joe Neosi, Lou Kern, the Borough Hall staff, the fire department, the rescue squad, the ambulance corps. I want to thank those people. We spent countless hours of our own time. I would say greater than 200 hours sitting with the FEMA reps, compiling all the data to get that back. Some of the other larger municipalities didn't get anything like that, so I'm very proud to say that we're really the leaders of the pack when it comes to that. And I did have a couple other. I wanted to just comment on some recent things around town. I know I received some questions about a cooling center during the heat wave, and I just want to let everyone know when a cooling center will be open is when we get a request for a cooling center, or we have a power outage related to that. The last heat wave we had last week, I was at the County Emergency Operations Center, and they did have a cooling center at One Bergen County Plaza. I did send those emails out. I know that those of you that are on the email list did get them. I don't expect, unless there's a power loss, to have to open a cooling center here. Currently, right now, we're having our own issues with some air conditioning next door, so that would kind of leave us out of that. I did want to give kudos to the fire department, first aid squad, and the rescue squad for Tuesday, June 11th. We had a fire at Crestview Place, and the fire department did an excellent job. We did have 2 burn victims. One burn victim did sustain third-degree burns to 18% of her body, so they did an excellent job in knocking the fire down, treating the patients, and the like. So we also had a water main break the previous night on Maplewood Avenue, and I'd like to thank the DPW superintendent, Gordon Coles. He was out there actually before I got out there, so I want to thank him for your response. And United Water responded rather quickly, and they were able to rectify. It was a pretty large water main break. And that is, and we did have a call last night. We did have some displaced residents on West End Avenue, and also, I believe Fort Lee Road. We took some action today. They boarded that building up, and the street should be fully reopened again. Am I correct, Jim? Okay.
We will assess the property for about $2,000 cost.
Okay. I'm sorry, I have one other thing. I met with the traffic light people today, I apologize. Traffic light people here, and I spoke to Mike about it briefly. We're gonna try to get maybe some grant money for generators for traffic lights, the Main and Larch, Main and Elm, and it's a county thing. They'll be in here tomorrow to fix the fire department box. They're gonna come, they're gonna call me when they get here, and replace the whole unit, so that'll be working again tomorrow.
They're gonna shorten that light at Larch Avenue?
They're actually replacing, if you said, they actually told me today they're replacing the guts of the machine, so the lights should work.
I think every now and then it skips them. It's like you sit there holding it.
It does, they're replacing the whole mechanics of the traffic lights there, so that's going on in there. That's all I have.
Wait, Henry?
I'll be as brief as I can, Mayor. I will be, it's July 11th, I don't have it in front of me, I'll send everyone on the council who's interested. Bogota, along with Teaneck, Englewood, Hackensack, New Milford, is going to take a tour of the dispatch center up in Mawa. Any council person that would like to go. It's an afternoon, it's an evening thing, 5:30 or so. And it might be fit into the previous conversation of the shape of things to come. There's a lot of reservations, but I think if anyone's interested, they'll be more than happy to show what goes on, as people can make decisions about that down the road. Yesterday, we had a meeting countywide with community development. They're getting another 18% funding decrease, and they haven't made any determinations as to how they're going to allocate the money other than what they're currently doing. So that map on my wall of the community development census cells is still the same. That's where the money has to be spent. If we make another application over and above Project Success and the senior bus drive,